What's up, YouTube? It's Credit Guy Frank here, man. I'm coming to you today again with the second video. Like I said, man, like, comment, subscribe, tap in with me. I also said whoever leaves the most comments under each video every single week is going to receive $100 via Bitcoin. I'm not giving away any of my packages, but $100 via Bitcoin every single week. I'm going to do this, all right? So the winner will be on Friday. I will announce the winners in the description. You could post the screenshot or whatever that you got the money, or you can comment in my next video just letting everybody know that you got the money. A lot of times, you guys know I don't need any type of referrals or this and that. You know what I'm saying? We can keep everything low, but at the same time run these plays, make the money. It's as easy as that. All right, so look, if you want to make money off of phones, okay, there's a few ways that you can do it. I just dropped a bar in my last video talking about how you can, on the CP side, all right, how you can easily get multiple phones. Now, you can do this on the personal side too, but I wouldn't recommend it, especially if you don't know how to clean credit. All right, if you don't know how to clean your credit, I wouldn't recommend it. The unlock phones is an easy way where you can get a bag. All right, for those of you who didn't watch my last video yet, I'm gonna go ahead and put it here. So 4 phones, family plan. All right, you can start off with 1, you can start off with 2. In a week, go get a family plan. Get those phones delivered. They never came. All right, that's 8 phones that you got just with one cellular company. So imagine if you go to 3, okay? That's 24 phones. You can get them off easy for $600, $700, $800 a pop, easily. Okay, that's that. Now, if you want to do it a more legitimately way, that will make you about $200, $250 every single day that you can do right now. Here's how you do it. So what you want to do is you want to go to Facebook Marketplace, okay? And you don't want to send these phones out unless you have a little bit of time to wait, okay? I can send them to a company. I got reputable sources, so sending them overseas. They're going to give you top dollar for the phone, all right? But a faster way to do this to make about $200, $250 a day is to go on Facebook Marketplace, all right? And then you have to understand exactly what it is that these phones are going for. I'll leave something in the description to where you guys can already know, like, hey, if I got a phone, how much should I sell it for? Or how much is this going for? If I have an Apple Watch, how much is this going for? If I have a MacBook, how much is this going for? Et cetera, et cetera. I'll leave the guide below in the description, okay? But look, check this out. Facebook Marketplace is somewhere that you can go. I recommend the first day, just going there, looking at the phones, looking at the prices and things like that. If you don't happen to download the guide, just look at the prices. See what they're talking about, all right? What you should do is every single phone in your area, you should place a bid on it, all right? Every single phone in your area, you should place a bid on it. And when I say place a bid, if they're asking for $400, I don't mean you going there looking to purchase it for $400. You need to make sure that you create some leeway to where you have enough money to actually sell it off yourself, okay? So here's what you do. If they're selling the phone for $400 and you want to sell the phone possibly for $400 or $375, then your first offer needs to be $250. Your first offer needs to be no more than $300, because if you get into a negotiation battle, you want to be on the right side of that. You don't want to have a phone that they're selling for $400, then you go in saying that you'll buy it for $350, and then now y'all negotiating and you ended up buying the phone for $375. All right, make that make sense. Now you only have $25 unless you find somebody who's just goofy and they want to spend $600 on the phone. You can make a little bit of profit, but you want to get these phones for 50, 60, 70 cents on the dollar. Okay, so if they're selling it for $400, you need to put in an offer for everybody for about $275. Okay, create that leeway. Now, here's what you want to check for. Always meet people in a convenient location, okay? Somewhere that has Wi-Fi, like a Starbucks or something like that, okay? Starbucks is very, very good for things like this. Starbucks, a Panera, meet them in a location like that, okay? You want to make sure that the phone unlocks. You want to make sure that the phone is unlocked by going to do that in the settings, all right? If you guys don't know how to do that, look it up on YouTube, all right? I just want to kind of get through this video, but look it up on YouTube. Make sure the phone is unlocked in the settings. Make sure it locks. Make sure it's unlocked. make sure the flashlight works, make sure that the camera works, make sure that the volume buttons work, all that good stuff. And depending on if there's a scratch on the screen or if the screen is cracked or if there's a black mark on the screen and things like that, it will, of course, lower down the price that you'll actually have to pay for it. But that's going to all benefit in your favor too, because if I have to drop the price, then when I sell it, it has to be reasonable. Okay. And don't be afraid to like have a conversation with people. Don't be afraid to voice your opinion. Like, hey, this is what I'm trying to do. So in order for me to do this, I'm going to have to get it for this price because it just don't make sense. All right. Now, before you go and actually meet anybody, you need to make sure that they're actually seriously selling the phone. So watch out for scammers. Watch out for people who have the brand new phone selling it for $50. All right. It needs to make sense. Okay. So certain phones, you already know, your range should be $100 to $300. Like literally, there's no reason for it to be any more than that. All right. It needs to be local. Facebook Marketplace is going to help you out a lot. All right. All you need to do is just make sure that that phone is unlocked and you can easily take that phone and resell it. All right. Now, to make sure that you're having serious buyers and serious sellers, you want to hit them off the gate and say, hey, I'm interested in buying this phone, or I'm interested in selling this phone. When can we meet? All right. And I know a lot of you probably say, well, dang, it seems like kind of jumping the gun a little bit, but you want to make sure that they know that you're a serious buyer. All right. Everybody says, hey, what's up? Or, hey, I'm inquiring about this phone and da 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 da. I already know what you're inquiring about. All right. So cut the small talk. Get straight down to business. Get straight down to negotiating. Before you even come out, hey, are we still good on this time? Hey, is anything wrong with the phone? These are certain questions that you automatically have to know. All right. If you do this right, you can easily make 2 to 3 flips every single day. All right. Also, another gem is if you know a local phone shop, there's plenty in your area, a small local phone shop. I don't mean a T-Mobile or anything like that. A small local phone shop that can fix phones, fix screens, unlock phones, things like that. That is going to be to your benefit because then you can buy lower price phones knowing that you can fix them for $40, $50, $60 and sell them for a higher amount. That's how you're going to get your biggest gains. But selling 2 to 3 phones every single day should definitely lead you to over $100, $150 a day. You should aim for the $200 mark, but $100, $150 a day adds up at the end of the week. And that's what most people make. It's more than what most people make every single month. All right. Now, why you don't think it's a lot today? If you do it, you grind, you stay consistent, you can easily scale this business to like $3 to $10 to $15, $20,000 a month. Especially if you get cool with some overseas buyers, they're already trusting you, you trust them, and it's easy to go ahead and send off. But that's kind of later in the game when you want to, or you have more time to actually make the money. All right, because they're not going to send you your money if you send it overseas until they get the phone and they see that it's in the condition that it's supposed to be. That's why I said do it locally. Therefore, you can have your money in hand and you don't have to worry about the delay. All right. This Credit Guy Frank here coming to you today, man, with yet again another video. Please, guys, run the bag up.